Hello and welcome to a brand new FPL Score Predictor. My name's Phil, nice to meet you all, and I hope you'll stay with me on this journey as we go through this FPL season. And the idea of this is I got fed up of watching all these videos, people telling me who I should pick and who I shouldn't pick, and it's stressing me out as we approach game week 4. So I've decided, enough, I'm just going to enjoy the game, play the game, but more than that, I'm going to set myself a challenge. I did rather well at this last year, and I'm going to see if I can emulate it again. I'm not the greatest FPL player in the world, but we'll see if we can get a good score on the predictor side of it. And looking at the last game week, I'm not doing too bad. My overall rank is 587,000. I got 66 last time out, which was pretty good considering that my team was getting a little bit jaded, and I hadn't made many changes to it. My defense, poor, very, very poor returns. And also two of my midfielders, Benrahma and Fernandez, blanked out. Grealish only got an assist in a 5-0 victory. And Salah got a double points return with the penalty against Chelsea. And I wasn't expecting him to actually get anything, so he did okay. Luckily, I managed to salvage the game week by selecting Antonio as the captain. I thought that was a good pick at the time, and it turned out to be an excellent pick. Wilson also came up with the goods, a goal, and Tony scored, which was quite a surprise. And so all around 66 and a green arrow. I wasn't too depressed at all. I was expecting more, but not too depressed. On my bench, though, I have a terrible, terrible bench. And I've decided to make some big changes for the coming game week. And yes, I am going to play my wild card, and we'll take a look at that after we've done the score predictions. So let's move on to who's playing. Crystal Palace are home to Spurs, Arsenal home to Norwich, Brentford versus Brighton, Leicester versus Manchester City, a little tasty game there, Manchester United versus Newcastle, Southampton, West Ham, Watford and Wolves, Chelsea versus Aston Villa. And then on Sunday, we have Leeds versus Liverpool and Everton against Burnley. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to predict the scores for each of the games in each of the game weeks over the coming seasons. I'm going to give myself 2 points for a correct score and 1 point for a correct result. And we're going to see how I do. This week, pretty tricky fixtures because they all look very easy, and the Premier League doesn't work like that. Palace versus Spurs. I expect Spurs to continue their good run, but Palace look dangerous, so I'm going to say that one's going to be Palace 1, Spurs 2. Arsenal, I expect to come back to form this week against Norwich. They've had a poor start, Arsenal, but they're not going to do that all season. And I think this is going to be a good win for Arsenal. And I'm going to say Arsenal 3, Norwich 0. Brentford versus Brighton is a tough one to call. They're two very, very similar sides, and I really can't separate them. And I think they'll score, both score. And I think probably 1-1 is probably going to be the final outcome. In the big game, Leicester versus Manchester City, I think that Leicester have enough about them. Manchester City have enough about them to see off the challenge of Leicester. And I'm going to say that they will win fairly comfortably, 3-1 possibly, at Leicester. Manchester United and Newcastle, everybody's expecting Manchester United to trounce Newcastle. I don't see it happening that way. United are not firing yet. Ronaldo may or may not start, who knows. I think United will win, and I'm going to go 2-0 Manchester United on that one. Not the big score people are thinking. Every weekend, the Premier League throws up a rogue result, and I feel that this might be the end of West Ham's good run. I might be wrong, but I'm going to go Southampton 2, West Ham 1 on this one, and this might be the rogue result. Watford and Wolves. I'm not convinced by Wolves this season, or Watford. Wolves will start scoring, and this could be the week that they begin to score. And I'm going to go, but I think Watford will score as well, so I'm going to go 1-1, Wolves and Watford. Chelsea and Aston Villa. A lot of people are expecting Chelsea to have a big score against Aston Villa. I don't see it happening. Chelsea are not really... They're missing and wasting a lot of opportunities so far. I'm going to go Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 0. And Leeds-Liverpool, this is a really big one, and this is where I think we might see a big score. And I'm going to say Leeds 1, Liverpool 4. I think this is where we're going to see the big score. And then finally, the last game, Everton Burnley. They're very, very close together. And I can see Everton sneaking it though. So I'm going to say Everton 1, Burnley 0. And so those are my predictions. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm going to be fairly close? How many points do you think I'm going to get out of 20? 1 for a correct result and 2 points for a correct score. Let me know what you think. Would you agree or disagree with my scores? Let me know. And this will be kind of fun as the season goes on. Okay, so we're going to have a look now at my game week team. And yes, I have played my wild card. My team really needed major surgery, and I brought in Matip and Rudiger, Jota, Torres, Greenwood has come in, although it may be short-term. Torres may also be short-term as well. Jota too. Ronaldo up front, jumping on the bandwagon. Calvert-Lewin, hopefully he's going to be fit enough to play, and Antonio. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the situation regarding Ronaldo and Calvert-Lewin, and there may be 1 or 2 tweaks before the week comes to a close. But that's kind of what I'm thinking at this moment. And I've got a good bench in Cody, Sissoko and Williams. They're all playing players, so hopefully we'll have a good week. Let me know in the comments what you think. Best fixtures coming up: West Ham, got a good run of fixtures. Arsenal, Watford, Leeds, Everton and Liverpool. Excuse me. So we should be looking to get players in the short term from those clubs. And not forgetting Chelsea, who from game week 7 have a really good run of fixtures. On my watch list of players for defence, I've got James of Chelsea. Pogba, yeah, he's got a point to prove and maybe good for assists for Ronaldo. Fornals, I'm keeping an eye on. Vlasic and Mount. Also Traore and Trincao of Wolves. We'll see how they get on. And in attack, I'm going to keep an eye on Jimenez and Lukaku as potential replacements later on. And that's it really for this video. Let me know what you think of my wildcard team, and let me know in the comments what you think I'm going to do in terms of my predictions. How many points out of 20 do you think that I'll get? I'm going to say probably around about 10 would be a good score for this game week. Okay, so if you liked the video, please give us a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and click the bell and stay with us on this journey this year, and come along and have some fun and do your own predictions, and we'll have a little share of information, and hopefully we'll also improve a little bit as FPL players. So I'll be back on Tuesday to let you know how I got on. And in the meantime, enjoy your game week 4 and good luck in the Fantasy Premier League to everyone. And I will see you on Tuesday when I'll update you with how I got on this game weekend. Okay, see you soon. See you in the next one.